My name is Kate Wilder. I've got a master's in criminal psychology. I'm an investigative journalist and hope to make a difference. You may have recently seen my interview on Chicago AM on... And yeah, it's really tough when just being honest means everyone thinks you're a bitch. I'm not. Sure, I've got issues to deal with.
That's what everyone says.
I'm working on it.
I say I'm not an asshole all the time. And I am.
Had a great time. Really want to get back to some serious photography. But yeah, it's a job.
I've been a key grip and lighting tech for years. See a problem, light it. You don't often meet someone like that. Man, how do you even start? I'm sick of being on my own.
Sorry, do you start with qualifications or, like personnel info? Because will anyone access this? I'm kind of private, actually.
Yeah, Charlie Lonitz, UK originally. I've been here for 20 years. The last series was so on track. It was a very beautifully conceived and...
He sounds a lot like Sean from Assassin's Creed.
Hit the mark, as I was...
Granted, that might just be... all British people sound the same to me.
It's a fucking mess, to be honest with you.
I think we've heard quite enough.
Enough? Oh, I've barely begun, Your Honor. You don't seem to understand. I was born with the devil in me. I could not help the fact that I was a murderer any more than a poet can help the inspiration to sing. Bury me deep, Your Honor. Make sure they fill my pine box with cement. Put me deeper than anyone else. And cover the ground with more cement, 'cause trust me, just being dead ain't enough to stop me from killing again.
On May 7th, 1896, Herman Mudgett, aka Henry H. Holmes, was sent to the gallows. His neck did not snap from the force of hanging. Records indicate he hung, slowly suffocating for over 15 minutes, until finally, the monster was dead.
I hope he shows up as a
Serial
ghost.
killer confessed to 27 murders. But as investigators sifted through the traces he left behind, following his path from city to city, the number grew significantly. Nearly 200 lives. America's first serial killer, and possibly the worst.
I'm not sure if that's an accurate number, because like I said, I thought it was about 80-some. But I could be totally wrong.
Was he hoping to hide from God's judgment? Or did he truly want to keep the devil from climbing out and killing again?
You know, I'll say this. The H.H. Holmes actor in that little dialogue with the judge was really good. I thought his performance was a little stiff, but actually, the more I hear him, the more I like it. And there's a good reading by
honest,
that character.
This is a pilot.
Hold that thought. Lonnet Entertainment.
Charles Lonnet, please.
Speaking. Charlie is fine.
My name is Grantham Dumet.
What can I do for you, Mr. Dumet?
Actually, it's what I can do for you. Hear me out.
I'm certainly grateful to you, Mr. Dumet. This all sounds amazing, but I'm waiting to hear what the catch is. No offense.
None taken. I'm in a privileged position. I don't need for much, but my time is at a premium. We need to do this today. I'll send a car for you this afternoon, 4 p.m. Be ready.
This afternoon? We're talking a couple of days shoot. I've told my team they're free this weekend, and frankly, they're a temperamental bunch. Without them, this conversation is dead in the water.
I've told you what I have. Please don't waste my time. Am I sending the car or not?
Yes, of course. We're in. I'll get them there. I promise. Let's do it.
I mean, I don't get why these guys would have a problem. I mean, they're gonna go... Oh, inspired murder. Okay, I thought it was going to be the actual murder castle, which, well, I guess has been mostly, I think, torn down and investigated. But still, I mean, that's a really cool opportunity. And maybe it's just because I'm a weirdo, so that might also be. I have a, again, I keep saying it, a very morbid fascination with serial killers.
Right.
I always have to add the point. My fascination is with the psychology and everything. Like I said, it's a morbid curiosity. It's not a... Oh, that's not a good sign. You know, it's not a, ooh, I worship serial killers, and, you know, I'm one of those people writing love letters to fucking Manson, and that is not my thoughts on it. Like I said, I find the psychology and everything behind it very fascinating.
Do we know where we're going exactly?
You don't like surprises?
You know what this reminds me of?
Don't say it.
Topeka?
Exactly. Me, no money in my pocket, a dead phone, and lost in the middle of goddamn Topeka.
That wasn't my fault.
It was 100% your fault. Because you fly by the seat of your ass. So, come on, Charlie. What do we know about this guy?
He's rich, he's a recluse, he's obsessed with H.H. Holmes. Totally sane, I'm sure.
We're going to a property he inherited from a relative. That's who had the obsession with Holmes. Some of the rooms are full recreations from the murder castle. Dumet has blueprints, documents, artifacts. When I said this would save the show, I was not exaggerating.
And you substantiated all of this?
Just trust me.
Sorry for all the mystery. Before we go any further, I have to ask that we lock up your phones for safekeeping. While this may sound strange that I invite you to film the collection inside my home, I cannot allow any personal devices that may share information that could affect my business or lifestyle. There are rules. All footage you wish to use must be authorized by me first. I require privacy and discretion. I must insist.
His place, his rules. Look, what he's offering us is worth it. Could be making us pay, but he isn't. If this is all he asks, then we do it.
Fine. For the
I mean,
show.
clearly, this is a bad idea, but you have to...
I'm telling you, this is
in modern-day horror stories or whatever, you have to explain why the phones don't work. If there's something mystical going on that's blocking cell phone reception, or they lock away the phone, you have to come up with a convoluted reason. It's the only way it works. Because otherwise, it's always the, well, how come you didn't call for help kind of question.
This dude is so rich, shouldn't he have servants or something? This guy gonna help?
Is Mr. Hands gonna show up and do something, or?
Thanks, bro. Don't sweat it, jackass.
No? Okay, so the guy in the gloves is just gonna be the guy in the gloves, okay.
Okay. So now what?
I'd love to get some footage of the lake and the scope of this.
Not with all the mist and fog.
There. From on high, we'll get a better look.
That's certainly, up there. The visuals will be great, and we can frame up over the mist.
Charlie, you'll hack up a lung before you're halfway up there.
I'm fit as a butcher's dog.
Mark,
what?
This is crazy.
We'll be fine. Let's go, Charlie.
Be careful, guys.
Nice knowing you.
Come on.
See, this is kind of really cool for me because this is right near my neck of the woods. You know, I'm not from Chicago, but I am from a small pocket of Indiana. That is, I'm from a small pocket of Indiana that still runs on Eastern time and everything. Tons of people in my town work in Chicago. They commute in. I mean, like, it's a...
We're on it.
You know, it's a shorter drive to Chicago than it is to Indianapolis for us, you know. Even though, frankly, I'm not a big fan of Chicago, but I'm also not like a big city kind of guy. Like, I live in a small city, and I'm pretty cool with it. It's nice.
Oh, so much for Plan A.
We must be able to work our way. Doesn't look too serious.
The warning about everything falling into the ocean. Anything for a shot, right?
Nah, this sign is something the lawyers made them put up. I'm sure it's fine.
Hard disagree.
Yeah, I mean, that's another reason why I found the H.H. Holmes case kind of interesting. Again, me being from the region, it's kind of what you could call this area. It being so close to home. I mean, hell, seeing Lake Michigan is kind of interesting. I mean, I'm a 15, 20, 30, if there's bad traffic, which there rarely is, minute drive away from Lake Michigan.
Must have been quite a storm.
In memory of the victims of the Great Storm of May 1st, 1907, which 187 lives were lost. Shit. The crew and passengers of the St. Helene steamer, which crashed into the rocks at the base of these cliffs. St. Helene steamer, I feel like I know that story. Not off the top of my head, but it sounds familiar to me. God, this is so weird. I was playing Pokemon Scarlet earlier today, and now I'm playing a horror game. It's like I go from really bright and happy to pretty dark and messed up. Oh, that's cool.
Hey, when we wrap, I'd like to take a couple weeks off. Go see my family.
I need you in post. I really appreciate that discerning eye of yours, you know.
I got a lot going on at the moment, Charlie.
Oh, right, yeah, of course, sure. Take a couple of weeks. Get your head together.
I appreciate it.
I'll be fine in post on that.
You should do the same. Take some time out. You got any family you can go and bother?
Oh, well.
No, Mrs. Lonnet, you got hiding in some closet somewhere?
Married to the job.
Married to the job. How's that marriage working out?
Well, from what I hear about real marriages, pretty damn good.
Married to the job.
There we go. I like that being on two sticks at once, instead of having the left stick control both movement and balance. Let the right stick control the balance and the left control the movement. That's kind of nice. It's funny how he flipped so easily. He's like, hey boss, can I have a couple weeks off after we're done with this? Well, I need you, but I've got stuff going on. Oh, fine. Okay, why do you do that? I hate you, game. Oh, it's a dummy. Oh, okay, that's cute.
Dummy?
Well, yeah, but what is it doing here?
Taking a vacation?
I thought it was just a random jump scare. Not, oh, here's something. It was like legitimately part of the environment. Yeah, like I said, though, I love how it's, oh, well, hey boss, I need a couple weeks off after all this. Oh, but I need you. But I got stuff. Fine. I mean, he has to understand that there's something going on with him and his family or whatever to explain that. Otherwise, it makes no sense. And it's just really goofy. I'm going to guess that's locked. I do like how they move about a little faster than they have in previous games.
This thing hasn't been manned in ages.
Keep it up, team. This should be the final week. Last night, foghorn test was successful. Looks like the automation is all up and running. We'll do one final trial today, and then we can pack up the kit. A couple of you have reported that homeless guy hanging around again. We're going to be bumping up, securing the compound. Sorry, I'm reading off the note, not the description. And conducting final checks today and tomorrow, just to be on the safe side. Don't want anyone getting injured. Other than that, the work's been great, all projects, so let's keep up this pace, and we'll be out of here by the end of the week. TS. Alright. Well, door's still locked, so I was thinking there'd be something more interesting in here. Yeah, it's not super fast, but I feel like in other games in the series, there's been a much slower meander. But the jog and the walking, there's a little more pep in the step, which I like. Let me guess, that's locked.
Locked tight.
Hey, dude, thanks for inviting us onto your property. But we saw they had certain areas locked off, but I kind of want to go to them. So yeah, I snuck around and I ignored your signs and whatnot. But I kind of bumped my head, so I'm gonna sue you. We cool. Oh, that's cool. Not 100% sure how that works, but
Just some old coin. Find a penny, get up.
curious what that has to do with anything.
Look, sorry I give you a hard time now and again, but I really couldn't make these shows without you.
That's not true.
I may be driving this car,
What car?
the Lonnet entertainment car, but you're the one who keeps the engine going.
It's not how cars work.
Jesus, you try and give someone a compliment.
Thanks.
Okay, so as soon as I saw this dumpster in that window, I'm like, I'm gonna have to climb in there, aren't I?
Christ, what the hell is that? Nice to meet you too.
Yeah, my cat kind of does the same thing. He headbutts doors open. My mom's afraid he's going to give himself a concussion one of these days because he just runs at he runs at a closed door, and just headbutts it. He's a crazy little guy. Though I do tell her, he doesn't like slam his head into the wall. He's not that dumb. You know, he kind of shoulder pushes it and checks the door open. He's smarter than that. He knows how to open up a drawer and get Q-tips.
What in God's name is this?
That is awesome.
What? The thing. It moved.
Taxidermy mixed with mechanics. Like, that is some Saw shit right there. It's exactly what I wanted out of this game.
Just needs some fresh sheets.
Okay, that's a weird premonition, but alright.
Look at this. It's perfect.
Come on, get shooting. I want you to pan across the lake until the island comes into shot. Then zoom into that lighthouse. Look, it's all right.
Amazing how he's doing that with no camera. And that was way too foggy. You couldn't see shit.
That him?
I don't know. We just had the one call.
How did he know what our show was about in the first place?
Actually, I didn't ask.
That's weird.
Let's just play nice, okay?
Okay, so I thought that the area we were on
That's me.
was actually this guy's property, but now it's this island.
And we'll head out.
This is Mark.
Mark?
Erin, Jamie.
Ladies.
And this is Kate.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Dumet. I'm looking forward to seeing all it is you have to offer. We truly appreciate this.
Lovely to meet you all.
That is a weird way to pronounce that word.
Again,
appreciate, not appreciate. Charlie received a phone call. Crew met Grantham Dumet.
Of course.
Was it your great uncle you said that?
Let's get to where we're going. I'll explain everything later.
Sure. Of course.
God, none of this is spooky or suspicious. Nah. I'm really hoping for an H.H. Holmes ghost. That was an episode of Supernatural, wasn't it? The brothers help the daughter of the Roadhouse, that blonde chick, hunt H.H. Holmes, and they find his ghost. It's not a great episode, in my opinion.
Let's get up to the hotel. Please, let's stay close. Stick together.
Is it dangerous here?
No, of course not.
You sure? Because you don't seem sure.
It's perfectly safe. But we are a long ways from help if somebody gets hurt, so please, take care.
Looks like things are buttoned up tight around here. God.
This way. Don't worry about your bags. I'll make sure they're brought.
Slow, deep breaths, Charles. Try not to cough up a diseased lung.
I'll be fine.
Just pretend there's a carton of smokes at the top of the hill.
You're right. He takes his security very seriously.
I wonder what he's afraid will get in.
Maybe you should be asking what he's trying not to let out.
Jamie,
Oh,
Just
yeah,
saying.
she beat me to it.
you watch too many horror movies. He values his privacy. We've known that right from the start.
We've known that for about 2 hours.
Just go. Mark, get your camera. I want to grab a quick intro from here. I need some shots leading up to the house. Don't need the whole journey. Kate, talking to camera, then I'll direct you from there, okay?
No photos. No recording of me at all. Is that clear? I'm a very private person.
Don't worry, Mr. Dumac. Discretion is Lorna Entertainment's motto.
Is it
You
really?
want the usual intro stuff, Charlie?
Please.
The light is good.
I'm ready to go. Aaron?
It sounds clear.
Okay, let's go for a take then.
Is Kate's face ready?
Bitch, I'm always camera ready.
Stop trying to make me like you.
Rolling.
Speed.
And
I kind of like their dynamic.
I've just arrived on the private island which claims to have genuine artifacts from H.H. Holmes' Reign of Terror.
She's
I'm
English.
heading to the house right now.
perfect, Kate. Now turn to face the house. And start to walk.
She's English doing an American accent.
That's enough.
And cut.
We really do need to get going.
Anything you say, Mr. Dumas.
This way.
You'll steal some more shots, right?
Obviously.
But yeah, she's English, or maybe I think the French Canadians drop the or mess with the H like that because it wasn't HH. She didn't say HH Holmes. She said HH, which is a more English pronunciation of it. And like I said, I'm pretty sure some parts of Canada do something do that too.
Look around. Without him knowing.
A man is entitled to his privacy.
He's caging. I want to know what he's trying to hide.
What do you want to do?
What you did that time with those cops in Glendale.
Seriously?
Sorry if you hear me snort there. That was...
Ow! Oh my, damn it!
What happened?
You okay?
You get your baby ego again?
We should get her up to the hotel.
Oh my god, I can barely move it.
Jamie, stay with her.
Why me?
Because you know first aid. Remember how you patched her up? In Glendale?
Oh, right. Okay.
We'll find some ice and a bandage and come back. You have that at the hotel?
Yes, sure.
Then let's go.
What is going on?
Come on. I'll clue you in later.
Been taking acting classes again?
Yeah.
What's Charlie want?
A better lay of the land.
And we're the scouts because?
I'm charming, and you can hotwire your way past security. Come on.
Okay, as much as I'm liking this game so far, there is a really kind of lack of visual detail. Like, this game feels very kind of slapped together in that regard.
Hey, can I ask you something and get a straight answer? You know, without you making a smart-ass reply or taking a shot at me.
That works both ways.
Fine. Tell me the truth. Is there any saving this show?
Maybe. If there's some sort of magical holy grail of footage or information to be had here.
Well, I mean, what do you mean by save the show? I mean, again, it's a fascinating...
At best, we'll get some nice B-roll. That's not gonna save our asses.
I don't know. Although I guess the topic of, you know, this American serial killer, it's kind of, I don't want to say done to death, because that's kind of hokey, but I guess it is just kind of it's a story that's been told before. I mean, like, what new info are you bringing to the table? You know, as interesting as I find it. I will say though, I'm liking the dynamic of this group a lot more than I thought I would.
He could have told us to dress for a trek.
You know, I'm liking Charlie as this guy who, because it seems like they're a failing entertainment company, a very small time.
Try not to fall and die.
You know, the English guy, he's trying to kind of keep his business afloat, and also kind of interested in the history. You have her, the sort of cocky, confident presenter. You know, you have our quippy Key Grip, our artistic sort of cameraman, the sort of nerdy sound chick. I think they fall into some kind of more, what's the term? They fall into some stereotypical roles, but I like the way they're playing off each other so far. You know, maybe I'm reading a lot more into the very limited time we've spent with these characters, but they're not bad. I really hate her sunglasses, though. You know, I get it, that's a style nowadays, but I hate those.
Get down with your family.
My wife is... she died.
Oh, shit. Sorry, I didn't mean to be rude.
Come on, we're about there.
They didn't see us. Let's go. This is ridiculous. There's nothing out here.
Yeah, I hate those overly big plastic sunglasses. A lot of Ray-Bans nowadays, and I know you can get some really nice quality ones, but they always look cheap to me. You know, even if you're spending the money on them, I still think they end up looking cheap. You know, personal preference and whatnot.
I heard you were looking for a new place.
Not sure I can afford the rent on this one.
Wonderful natural light, though.
Let me guess, she's gonna turn that around and it's gonna go boogity boo. It's a dead body.
If I wanted to go on nature hikes, I wouldn't have moved to the city. This shit is not in my job description.
And pop up here. Hop across. I still don't fully understand what we're looking for.
Summer camps.
Reference to the quarry, maybe? That was the full feature-length game that...
Here. We'll be able to get across.
You see the control panel? It's trashed. I don't even think there's power.
Yeah, that was the full-length game that Supermassive did earlier this year, actually. I actually liked it. It had its issues, but... Gotta get to that generator. Oh, I really want to get to the end of the sequence. I just got really hungry. I am starving. Want to go eat dinner. I'm gonna guess that this stuff like buys us concept art, if I had to guess. I have the power! Look how they're doing all this and assuming this guy won't notice.
You think you can get this thing working?
Okay, equip the multimeter. That didn't work. Shit. Okay, let's try it this way. Before this one goes on, both this one and that one have to both be on. I'm not sure what this multimeter does exactly. Boom, look at me go.
God damn, I'm brilliant!
I mean, all we did was follow the directions written on the thing, so... take that for what you will.
What's through here?
Hear that?
Oh no, it's a spooky guy in a raincoat. Yeah, good hiding spot. I can see your head clearly popping up. It's the guy from Deadly Premonition 1. Wasn't that the Raincoat Killer or some stupid crap like that? Yeah, I had Madrybread's playthrough of Deadly Premonition 1 playing in the background for the last week or so. Is really funny to listen. I mean, that game is just fucking crazy. And I'm watching a sequel playthrough of his playthrough of the sequel. There we go. And again, just as crazy of a game.
Hey! Oh, God, that's so much better. I guess I just needed to rest it for a minute.
What the fuck did we just do?
I really need you to stay where I say.
You got it, Mr. Dumet. We're all here now. Let's head on. Everyone stay under the watchful eye of Mr. Dumet, please.
I mean, you should apologize, I guess, because you kind of... Whatever.
What do you think?
A summer camp from hell.
Whatever. We're going to find out what's up his sleeve before too long. Don't worry about that.
What are you, the Scooby-Doo mystery crew? Like, you're here to look at serial killer relics. Is he afraid of bridges?
Maybe.
Oh, that's a more... that's a more understandable fear.
Oh shit! We're all gonna die!
Just go.
Oh my god, relax, Mark.
That is a much more understandable fear, but I really liked my theory that he's afraid of bridges.
Oh, man.
You can do it. Eyes forward. Don't look down.
I got it. It's fine.
Is it though?
I shouldn't have looked.
It's just water down there. You can
Oh
swim.
my god,
Besides,
stop being
the
a
bridge
coward.
looks dependable-ish.
I have walked on much shakier bridges before.
That's it. Look, it's fine.
I'm not looking.
Don't look down.
Now, kiss.
See? Not so bad.
Thank you. You always knew how to get me through the shit, didn't you?
We should catch up to Mr. Dumet.
Where is everyone?
Apologies, they're all city folk.
So I really hope they go into a lot of these implied relationships, because there's something going on between them, given how they were holding the hands, that comment. It's subtle. It's not, hey, you remember the time that X happened? No, it's I think it's well-written dialogue, because it's implying there's a relationship, and I really hope that we get to see it more and see it develop. I mean, this is kind of what I was talking about with this crew. I really like how it seems that they've been together for a little bit of excuse me, for a bit of time. They know each other. It's
magnificent.
Yeah. Maybe
it's well written in that way. Hey, I see your shoulder clipping through your jacket.
What are you doing?
I saw a little girl up there.
Maybe it's your one fan. And now she's lost forever.
You're such a dick.
I actually really like those two together.
Please. Be careful.
I hope it is more friendly ribbing than they hate each other, but it just, they have the same, what is with that close-up? Like, they have a friendship similar to, like, me and a lot of my friends. Like, we just pick on each other like that.
Amazing.
This is intense.
Would you all mind signing in at the desk, please?
This isn't everything.
I'm sure the rest is almost here. I'll make sure it gets to your rooms.
Kate's makeup case is slowing it down.
Erin, cigarettes.
Blue backpack.
Settle in, and I'll meet you all at dinner. At 8.
Mr. Dumet, I cannot say thank you enough times. This is truly fantastic. I told you all this was a good plan, didn't I? I told you.
There was a sign or something right above those stairs. Did it say Ouija? It's O-I-J-A. Am I crazy? Oh, no, it's 0178. Okay. I thought it said Ouija. I thought I was going crazy. And also, if it said Ouija, that would be really stupid. Come on.
Oh, there you are. Busy, busy, busy. You've been out and about all day.
This is a...
I have to sit here worrying. Gone all day and not a word from you.
They're ripping off Norman Bates. Like, that's straight up ripping off Norman Bates. Alright, guys. I think this is a good place to call it quits for the day. I'm starving. Really curious to see where this goes from here, how soon shit here at this, the refurbished murder castle is going to go. I want to say, as always, thank you so much for watching. Social media in the description, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff helps me out with the YouTube algorithm and just getting the channel out there. More people to hang out with, more people to talk to, all that good stuff. I gotta go, but I'll see you in the next one. Till then, guys, I'm out.